while I may have a face that looks like it needs to be punched, I was not expecting someone to try to rob and steal from my life. Just trying to sell something. Just a sweet man trying to sell us things. Nice quality. Not really, but you would have liked it. I almost got robbed.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
Wow, Nikon does not recognize me as a human boy. When I turn, it loses my ass. Oh god, this is a mistake to bring this camera. Damn you, Nikon Z30. Damn you, Aiden camera, for being so nice and lending it to me during your Black Friday sale. So, I was trying to sell my Segway 9-Bot Max. Highboy gave me a better scooter, so I've been riding that. My girlfriend's been on the Segway, and we've been going good like that. But then, Highboy reaches out with a new and improved version, so I've been riding that. It's fantastic. I will review it soon. I'm still just testing it out, trying to find its quirks. And so, now I have 3 scooters in a tiny, junior, 1-bedroom apartment. It's bad news, man. I hate clutter. There's nothing worse than clutter in my life. So, I'm always trying to declutter things and get rid of everything. So I have 3 scooters. I'm trying to sell the Segway because it's the oldest one, and I prefer the Highboys, so it's like, alright, let's do it. I'm not getting a lot of bites. A couple lowball offers. $250. That was nice. Cute. Sometimes I'll get a lowball offer and I'll say, wonderful, and smile. And then they'll be like, so is it a deal? I'll leave them waiting forever. So anyways, this one guy seems interested. He's scared, though, of scooters. He's never rode one before. And he's like, I don't know, man. I was like, you can come here and then take the bus and then ride it home and you'll be fine. He's like, no, man. So I'm trying to convince him that he could take it on the bus, and he's not willing to do it. And he's like, I don't know, I'll let you know. And so I don't hear from him for a week. And he messages me saying, okay, I think we can do it if you deliver it. I'll give you $40 extra. I'm like, that kind of sucks, but I was getting desperate to sell this thing. It's like, I need the space. It was so cluttered, you have no idea. Nikon, I hate you so much. Why are you losing me? Just pay attention to me. By the way, we're in a new standard profile. I got a comment saying, this is what you do. It's the secret recipe. Minus sharpness this. And he gave it out. I dialed everything in. We're standard. It's probably terrible. How dare you suggest things that suck? I've switched hands in hopes that facing the sun will allow Nikon to love us. So, I'm debating this. It's night, and I'm like, okay, I could come tomorrow. And he's like, you could come tonight. And it's like 8 p.m. or something. I'm like, should I do that? Is this really worth it? It's freezing cold. I'm like, I'll do it. Yeah, all right, I'll come. So I'm heading there. Freezing ice cold. It's far as hell. It's probably I think it was 15 kilometers away from me. Is that a dog? Hey, dog. Hey, buddy. We're having fun, huh? Nikon lost me again. I hate you so much. There we go. So, I'm heading there. I finally get there. He's like, oh, I'll be there in 4 minutes. I arrived before him somehow. He was at the store. I'm like, that's the first alarm bell. And then he comes, and he's like this young kid. As soon as I saw him, I was like, this ain't right, man. There's no way you have $700 in your lifetime. Who are you? You're not going to buy this thing. It's just, I'm very good intuitionally with people. I can read you. I know what you're all about immediately. And so I see this guy, I'm like, okay, here we go. I likely just rode here for nothing. And so he's asking me all these questions, way too many questions. He was nervous. He just needed to know so much. And so I'm showing it to him. I'm riding it. I'm showing him how it works, going through all the settings. My goodness. So he gets to the point where, can I try it? Yeah, just give me the money and then you can try it. Because obviously if you give someone a scooter, they're gone forever from your life. They're just, okay, see you never again. Thanks for the scooter. It's like, how do I get home? Where's the bus stop? You never told me. So he's like, I'll leave my phone with you. I'm like, yeah, that sounds worth it. What, your Samsung freaking A61 Galaxy from Freedom Mobile that came with your package deal? I'm like, I will leave all my stuff here. He thought I was going to run away with his money. I'm like, where am I going to go? I'm in the middle of nowhere at your house. It's an apartment. I'm just like, I'll leave all my stuff, my bag, my phone, everything. And then you just ride it around. I'll be here. You can catch me on the scooter. I'm trustworthy as hell. Look at my YouTube channel. Come on. Come on now. So it's like, okay, so he's having a lot of second thoughts. And then eventually he says, okay, I'm going halves with my friend, so I have to call him to come. I'm like, what the hell is this? The sketchiest situation I've ever been in trying to sell something. So I'm like, okay. And we're waiting for probably 10 minutes. The guy is at the apartment we are in. They both live in the same apartment, apparently. We're waiting like 10 minutes. He's not coming. I'm like, do you want to call him again? We're waiting. He's like, come down, man. Bring the money. He's like, okay. And then I heard him say something like, what happened? Like he was nervous or something. Like, did you try to rob him yet? You really need my help? So I'm just waiting there for so long. I was probably there like 40 minutes. We're just waiting. And he's like, can I try it, man? I was like, try it in the lobby of your apartment. So I let him ride it around there. And then I'm like, just getting sick of waiting. So I said, okay, do you want to go check on your friend and see if he's coming or what? He's like, okay, I'll go up there. And then I'm waiting again for another 5 or 10 minutes. And I'm just like, you coming down, buddy? I texted him. Here's the even sketchier thing that I forgot to mention. He wanted to leave his phone with me. And then I was like, okay, call your friend. He's going to get the money. And he was like, I can't call with my phone. I don't have service. But I was texting him on the way there. I was like, okay. So he needed my phone to call his friend. What was that all about? You're going to leave me a Samsung A61 with no service? Well, it's a safe trade. Fair enough. So anyway, he said, my friend's having second thoughts. He's been ripped off before with scooters. I don't know, man. And like, it's super sketchy that you won't let me try it. I'm like, how is that sketchy that I'm not going to give you a scooter, some young 15-year-old in the middle of nowhere? Yeah, just take it. Try it. I'll be here. You'll be back, right? So it's like, you're the sketchy one. And so like after a while going back and forth, I'm just like, all right, man, see you later. That was fun. You know what I think? I think they were planning on just stealing the scooter. That was their only backup plan and a plan. They just wanted the scooter. Hopefully they could get it and ride off. If not, they were both going to try to jump me or something, but his friend upstairs chickened out when he saw this guy who clearly does the monkey strength program. Huh? Super strong, unassuming strength is what you're looking at right here. Old man strength, they call it. So I was like, all I was thinking, I was getting a bit nervous, thinking, like, what's going to happen here? I just said, God be with me. Deliver them into my hands. Anybody who's read the Bible, they know. Like, these people were taking over countries and stuff, rooting out bad people, and they're like, don't worry. God said he would deliver them into your hand. Don't worry, you'll kill him. David killed Goliath because God was on his side. So I was just like, God be with me. I'm ready to rumble here. And thankfully it didn't come to that. But so I left, got home, told my girlfriend the story. And the funny thing is, like 2 weeks before that, this is burning my arms, Nikon. So 2 weeks before that, we were at this little like potluck. It was at her Buddhist temple. And so like we're meeting all the people, and the guy there, Tom, super nice guy. He was just like the type of guy that just, he listens when you're speaking, and then he has some fun things to share about that. He doesn't try to interrupt you. Just great guy. And he was like very interested in my scooter when we rode there. We both rode the scooters there. He's like, oh man, those are great. And my electric car is broken down. It won't work, and there's no reason why it should. Just a side conspiracy rant. Apparently, whoever's in control, they can just switch off your electronic car from a distance. And that's why they all want you on electric cars. So if you misbehave, oh, sorry, but we just unplugged the chip. Sorry about that. You just have to remotely connect to us and stop saying conspiracy things online and follow us and get the jabs. Get the jabs. So anyways, you seemed super excited about potentially getting one. I was like, oh man, you got to get one of these. They're fantastic. And so after that bitter taste in my mouth from this guy like trying to rob me, I was just like, yo, let's give this scooter to him. Let's just give it. I'm done. Like, it'll feel good to give somebody something. He's a Buddhist. He's like super karma generating person anyway. So like, that's the type of person you want to give to. Everything about it just felt right. I was like, yeah, give it to him. And so my girlfriend rides it to the temple and is like, here, Casey said you can have this. He's like, no, what? He's just like so thankful. He's like, I'll pay him. I'll give him anything. And no, man, it's yours. I've been given so much on this camera channel from all of you guys, Marcus Pix, Flatter, Santa, the Fugginator, Ian Corzine, Danny Black. Y'all just keep throwing cameras at me. I'm ducking them. I'm like, holy shit. Another one? So it's been so fun, and like I try to give back too. I buy people water distillers. I like to buy people health things that could help them. You know what I mean? That's better. Like, I get a camera and then, here you go, here's a juicer. Here's a blender. Oh, you went vegan and you got sicker? Sorry. So I think it was just a little lesson from the big man upstairs saying, like, you've been given a lot of stuff and then you try to sell it to buy more stuff for yourself. And that's not exactly the balance we're looking for here on the planet. So I just want to give more. Not all the time. You're not getting my yasar. Don't even look at it. So I'll give away more stuff, definitely, in the future. And I continue to do so. I always do it. I just don't talk about it. Because once you talk about it, God just hearing you talk, and he's just looking down on you like, yeah, well, you're done for it. That was a mistake. You don't talk about your good deeds, you just do them. And the only person that needs to know is God and you and the person you helped across the street. So that is my story. Thankfully, nothing bad happened, and someone got a free scooter, and I got 2 high boys that are fantastic, and life is good. So share me your stories down below of you almost getting robbed and then giving away the thing that it could have happened to someone else. I'm going to leave. How's the Nikon today? Sharp? Too sharp? Let's all go to Aiden camera. Subscribe for more videos. See you next.